Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested, ready to begin your day. This is your daily tarot and oracle, your daily insight on life and love for May 30th, 2022. Also being timeless. Wherever you're catching it time, it might be relevant. Maybe not, but I don't know. You found your way across this. Stick around. See if this is at least going to be entertaining for you. It's general collective. Don't force these to fit your life. You can always kick them and run. You can do whatever you choose. If you have questions about booking a private reading or seeing any of the other services I provide, go to the description and find the provided email address, or you can find me on the social platforms. It's at Raising Sevak, one word, RAISINGSEVAK. No punctuation or numbers, none of that. It's one word. I want to look at this with you because you're having some crazy breakthrough in your life. It's a payoff. It does feel like a major payoff, but you are so not trusting it. You don't want to trust it. You don't want to put any stock into this. And I think that even though you've been working towards this, you're still kind of having like almost a tantrum over it. You don't want to believe that it could finally approach you, because it actually feels like there might, if you allow for this to happen, allow for your breakthrough to be fulfilled, you're not going to have anything to work towards now. Either that, or you genuinely believe that something is about to underhand smack you with this, and you're not going to put yourself in that position again. You have overcome a lot of fighting, a lot of misdeeds in your life. You've gone through a lot worse than what you're experiencing right now. But the thing is, here comes some ghost wounds from it. You don't want to go through anything ever again. You fought tooth and nail to even have this breakthrough. Now it's like, okay, how can I trust this? Listen, I see the combativeness of you, but I don't think that you're a tactless a-hole about it. I see your guard is up. You want to get excited. You just don't dare to let yourself get excited. So, okay, how can you savor each step? How can you withhold the gratification of this? How can you let this slowly be absorbed into your experience? Because to just throw yourself into all is well and wonderful, it's going to be really jarring for you. And I see that this it's going to be traumatic, even allowing for yourself to experience what your breakthrough is. It's almost a shock to your nervous system. So let's start to unpack this. What the hecking heck? Well, God, I stinking lovely lovely nerd creations. That's fun to say. Say that 5 times fast. Lovely nerd creations. But I'm obsessed with her works. You gotta check it out. All right. Let's look at the issue that's not letting you enjoy your breakthrough. It's like, okay, crap, it happened. Now what? Okay, law of attraction. Perfect timing. A new partner. Fudgical. All right, so this, I'm getting soul contracts as well. Everybody you kind of interact with, you kind of have some level of a soul contract, so that's vague in itself. It's not going to be helpful for this. The fresh air, why you won't allow for this experience of the breakthrough, is for one, divine timing does not look anything like you thought it would look. It can actually be at one of the more personal and convenient times for yourself, if I'm not mistaken. Spirit doesn't care. Divine timing is not at your convenience at all. It's getting your body to move again, really starting to get into the swing of things, and then all of a sudden life just drops something onto your lap. You were just starting to get into the swing of it. now here's this divine timing stuff, this divine timing business, and it's like throwing a wrench into your plans. You don't care how amazing this person is. It doesn't even have to be romantic. Whoever this is, it feels like a second chance at something in your life. So a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by their sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. All right. So there is either the perfect partner, collaborator, family, or friend that's coming into your experience right now, and it's not convenient. Doesn't make it wrong, but also because it's not convenient, it's bringing up the memory of how you had put yourself out so many times before for somebody who was not ideal, who was not the person that you should have sought out. And so I kind of want to unpack this a little bit more. You're blocking the flow towards you. This person is right in front of you. It's like, you know how we talk about walls? I feel like you've built a dam, like a river dam. Yeah. So this person is trying to flow into your life, and you put up the dam, and it's like it keeps hitting against the wall. It's not going anywhere. It's going to get stuck in the undertow. It's going to be uncomfortable. They better learn how to float, damn it, because you are not putting down any sort of moat. You're not putting down any sort of drawbridge. Not the moat, the drawbridge, but you get what I'm saying. This is dealing with some sort of expansion of family. So this could be dealing with an expansion of family or expanding your circle, but also this could be healing a core wound of yours, which it's time for you to go get it. Great, grand, wonderful, awesome. There's been a block on your heart in letting people open up or open you up. This is really working on your confidence. So whatever the core wound healing, this person coming into your life, either familiar or not so much, is coming in to heal this, the heart chakra. Where is my chakra paper? Okay, we're dealing with the heart chakra. One second. Well, I finally found it. It was in the very folder I thought it was. It was just under papers because that's what happens with my Berlin desk. Anyway, so the heart chakra, it normally goes with two colors. It normally goes with pink, it goes with green, but normally it's only really represented on these sheets in the green. So it is what it is, what it is. Anyway, so the green is about the heart, and this is dealing with, let's see, Jupiter and Venus, those planets. See what's going on in those astrologically with yours. The heart normally deals with touch. So what I'm seeing in this with the cards and just knowing the heart chakra, touch is a love language. It's an affirmation, it's a care, it's compassion, it's beautiful. But also, to have that block on the heart chakra also means an excruciating challenge in time just being touched, having somebody embrace you, having somebody want to care for you. This, it seems like it's almost repulsive for you. So this is something that is working on being opened at this point in time, and it's dealing with the physical body. So let's see. Caretaking, relationships. So in the mental and emotional strengths and blocks, this is dealing with gentle self-care with yourself and others, the ability to give and to receive without giving. Isn't that a trip? How many times have you been given a gift only to reject it and or have your own offering? Like, everything has to be a business transaction. So the familial healing that's going on, that's putting you back into the flow state with your heart chakra, is going to allow you to be validated without the expectation of reciprocating it at all times. So let's see, being open to new people, ideas, and growth, your personal growth, and seeing all ends of the spectrum as far as personalities go, not really having anything that's clashing with you, but learning how to love and appreciate all ends of the spectrum of the loving personality traits. So this, you may have been experiencing some issues with the thymus, the heart, the breathing, the allergies, the lungs, blood pressure, the lymphatic system, and the immune system on this one. So I actually want you to get into a meditative state. You can do this while doing dishes, sitting down while watching TV. Just don't do it while operating heavy machinery. I want you to focus on green or pink in the heart chakra area. See the depths of its color. It should be this bright and vibrant color. It should be comfortable and soothing. If it's weak or if it's super intense, this is going to be visualizing you and clearing out the heart chakra. So I actually want you to visually picture yourself, visually picture yourself washing that away, the excess and also the blocks, and the feelings that you are experiencing while you're rinsing those off, and any sort of memories that might be coming up. So this is not to negate those memories, it's to change your relationship with those heart chakra pains and not let them rule that area and call it a boundary at that time. There's boundaries, and sometimes boundaries actually are blocks. We're working on dissolving those blocks, and that's actually something that you need to do right now in order to, I guess, have your heart be open to either platonic or romantic love, because there is somebody who is new in your life that I do feel like there's a connection on all levels, but I also feel like there's a block because this is inconvenient and there's too many things that are demanding your attention right now. So this is what we're looking at. Let's look at the familial wound that's coming up. I have to relight another incense. The other one went out. Still doing it. I don't know if I can show lighting incense on camera because people get kind of crazy about stuff like that. Oh my God. Shut. No. Okay. So this is a lot of surrender for you, and okay. Folding like origami when it came to sticking up for yourself. You were beaten down. This was a long-term karmic lesson for you, and I do feel like this is by your tribe. This could be family, this could be friends, but regardless, this part of your tribe broke you down. I do see that you were trying to fight back, and you were trying to show them that you are worthy and that you are loving and that you're not a threat. But the thing is, they would not back down. This was seeing who would outlast the other, and it looks like you were made to lose, but I also feel like you were made to feel like a smaller person in general. It's like David and Goliath, but David didn't realize that he could knock out Goliath. Right now, you're discovering that, and you are weirdly going to discover that Goliath wasn't that big at all. They just made themselves larger than life as a way to still make you feel somehow smaller. The way that you're looking at yourself and how you view yourself in relationships, it's like, who would want blah, blah, blah. But even if you have overcompensated with diet, with exercise, with your looks, it looks like there's still the issue of polarity. The representation of yourself and the personality that you put out is being catalyzed by the law of polarity. So you had to feel such a bad way about yourself on whatever the level is, and understand what the opposite was and start adoring yourself in those images and personality traits. And there's still this empty core underneath all of that, making it a very hollow foundation that is crumbling in on itself. So in looking at how you've represented yourself and what was underneath all of that. That hollow ground needs to kind of be healed right now. So let's look at the guidance and how you're supposed to go about that, because there's this feeling like if they saw this side of you, or if they saw this real you, they wouldn't want you, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, so let's look at what is in this perceived hollow area of yourself. Well, you're a warrior. It's a warrior feminine, and it says, have you answered your deepest calling? This is somebody who is ambitious, who's thriving, who has these beautiful ideas about life and what it's meant to be experienced. And then this beautiful intuitive guiding system with yourself. So I feel like it's less of an image and more of an ambition. You're somebody who wanted so much from the world, and the people who had beat you down with this, they couldn't handle how big your ambition was, because they couldn't imagine how this would be done. And you were stupid to think so in their mind. You weren't. It's really sad that they felt the need to do that with you. You're the person who brought color into the world, and these were the people who were in their own black and white darkness that were going to feed you to the wolves. Yeah. They couldn't have their eyes open, and when they did, they just stared straight forward. They never really looked inside. They never really looked at their own navigation system. And you know this about them too. You're so strong and you're so perseverant. There's nothing that can take the color of you out of this world. And I do feel like this aspect of you, no matter how you've adorned yourself and shown up in the world, this beautiful image of you is still very much present. What else? Answer the call. Listen, get the F up and answer the call. Spirit is not going to let this go. So what is your calling telling you to do? It's telling you to get out of that little hole that's been dug for you, where, you know, this aspect of you has been kept safe, but has also become your fortress. Okay, have you answered your deepest calling? What's that niggle trying to tell you? The niggling. It's not going to leave you on this one. What's your soul calling you to do? And then take a break. So this is telling you it's time to take a breather. Start making a plan. Don't censor yourself on that plan. This is something that is divinely protected. Council of Light. Everything's gonna crumble. All of that hollow foundation which you've covered yourself with is crumbling. And it's definitely because this inconvenience that's come across your life that you didn't even realize was so amazing. But the thing is, when you have your breakdown, the light can finally shine and get to you. That's what was keeping you. That's what was keeping you. The fact that in this hollow foundation, what you had covered yourself with, what you have adorned yourself with, has kept you in the dark about who you fully are, and letting that light come to you. I feel like you're such an empathetic, intuitive, beautiful creation, masterpiece. We can get all wishy-washy with those words, but your breakdown has light getting to you. So what does this mean for you? Let's look. Let's look. I love this. Complete and utter fulfillment. Wish come true. This new cycle. It's everything you want, and it's like you have reached new lands. We have the Star card in reverse. There's still a lesson to be learned. There's still lessons to be learned after this. The law of compensation. You have to let something go in order to face this. And this might be somebody who has a ton of potential, but who is wasting their talents. Who is this to you? You have to let go of those who keep getting in their own way and who have so much potential, but they can't seem to make any sort of headway. And I feel like this is where you come in, because it's like you see the potential and you try to get them to live up to that potential, but they keep failing at every mark, and or they want you to do all the work, or they want everybody else to do all the work for them. So to get to this cycle of what it is that you truly deserve, take a long, hard look at the people in your life who have potential but aren't doing the work for themselves, and who keep making excuses and want people to do the work for them. This is you seeing that you can't make somebody live their potential, whether it's family, friends, or lovers. You can't make them live their potential. But also, in trying to get them to live their potential, you yourself are not living yours. So, trying to get them to live theirs, well, stop trying to get them to live theirs, so that you can actually be this life force in the world and be this amazing, ambitious, beautiful, and loving person that you are. It's going to be an uphill battle because you have the rescuer complex, but you have to let them go and stop feeding into them so that you can thrive. But don't let that upset you. Your confidence and your discipline, you're going to show them the path so that they can and will do this for themselves. And I think that's going to be probably the biggest hang up for you. Feeling like they weren't going to make it if they didn't have you pulling all the strings for them. But you teaching them how to sink or swim and then showing them how to swim, this is where they're going to be able to do that, and they'll meet up with you eventually. But they have to look in their life in a whole new way, not like the woe is me, but all right, I went through all this, how can I make this work in my favor? They're going to become the king of cups because of you, and it's no longer going to be on your shoulders. They're going to be working as hard as you do, and I do see reuniting with people in your life who are finally starting to live up to their potential, not by you forcing them. But what does this mean for you? Okay, you're going to be that pushy person. You're going to be that they're going to actually probably see it as like themselves being victimized. No, they're going to come back. There's going to be balance restored. I do see that not only are you going through an ascension and healing your heart chakra and allowing for these amazing companionships in your life, the people who you had to step away from, who are now actually doing their work, they are going to meet up with you again, and you guys are going to be on a whole new level together. No more enabling, but all the encouragement. So this feels really good. Feels like a lot of work, but a lot of healing and a lot of perseverance is going to be coming through. Don't think that everybody has to leave your life just because it's time to allow your soul to grow and grow up in a way. I hope this made sense. Again, if you have questions about booking a private reading, go to the description, find my email address, or you can find me on the social platforms, and that's just the @ symbol RAISINGSEVAK. No numbers or punctuation or underscores or any, that's one word. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know that you're greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. So it looks like somebody who has been really going along with this great flow of life. They've been kind of in their own zone, generally appreciating things. It's been rather simple for them, but nothing is really getting them to thrive. Nothing's getting them excited. It's like finally enjoying some peace and quiet in your life, and here comes Spirit tiptoeing. So you're looking over on the horizon, you're sitting on the edge of a cliff, you're just taking in the day around you. And just realizing how relaxed you feel. You don't even hear life tiptoeing up behind you again. And it's being about to drop kick you into what seems to be an absolute tailspin in your life. It seems like a lot of tower moments are coming into play. You know, those are our favorite buzzwords. Actually, it's a flippin' tower moment, and you're gonna hate it. You're gonna feel like you somehow screwed up on something, like, okay, maybe it's not a missed opportunity, maybe this is an opportunity that you didn't even want to take in the first place. It seems like something is about to come crumbling, forcing you to make a decision that's going to make you do something that you honestly didn't even want to try. And what I'm seeing in this is you're annoyed, angry, facing some sort of issue on this. I feel like it's not only standing up for yourself, it's you fighting back. You're not open to any sort of opinions, any sort of help, any sort of responsibility from anyone on this. You're not open. There's a cup that's coming out of nowhere. This is a cup that you didn't ask for. But the thing is, your life had to change, and it had to break you of your comfortable routine. It had to break you of everything that you thought that you knew. It had to give you a sense of escape from that, because you weren't growing, you weren't thriving. It was just like starting to lose track of the days, and Spirit saw that you were comfortable, and it's like, listen, that's great, but that's not this lifetime for you. You're meant for more. So this is what I'm seeing in here. This discomfort is because you're meant for more. You're not meant to just stick in some sort of comfort. You have to go where you belong. It's not you going back, it's you canceling out the life that you thought you were gonna have, the life that you thought that you knew. It's all going through a major change right now. It's gonna be absolutely an uphill battle. It's gonna be a struggle at times, but in this struggle, you are going to utilize some tools that I don't think that you even realize to the degree which you have them. Survival, seeing a stone cold sober reality. I really hate that you have to have this disruption in life, but it's going to lead to some sort of elevation and some sort of recognition for your trial and tribulation. There's a new title that's coming your way, and it's not a story of perseverance. It's not a story of, it's not the perseverance one. You're not a cautionary tale. This is a story, not even just of perseverance. What is this a story on? This is a story about finding your true path and following your destiny. This isn't just a breakthrough on you. There is an activation, a gift, a tool. You're gonna realize that the life that you had to leave behind, while it was comfortable, it was in its own way settling, which is not horrible. Some people, they love their routine in their life, and they're allowed to have that. They're allowed to have their regular career or their regular routine, and that's not a bad thing. This is saying you don't get to have that because you had signed up for a lot more chaos and change and grand sense of life after that. So I do feel like whatever you had enjoyed with that, it's now coming to, that chapter is coming to a close, leading into almost this fantasy-like life. You have to let go of the past to embrace this fantasy come to life. It's going to be chaotic, and your party's not going to want to do it. But that's only because the past seemed like such a sure bet. this new life of yours is going to involve risk and reward. It's going to be a real cool fighting spirit for you. You got the Magician on it too. Congrats. There's a long-standing childhood issue involving toxic, masculine, abusive power type deals in your life. You haven't want to look at it. You haven't want to face it. You just wanted to move on from it. And I feel like part of you has allowed yourself to move on and just forget the past. But now, in order to move on, it's judgment time. This isn't to scare you. It's not to rehash old wounds. It's about clearing out the wounds so that you can actually heal from this. There are people in your life who need to be held accountable. Believe it or not. And you're not being a baby about things. You are not going to be the polite victim. You are not a baby. You are not ruining anybody's life. What I'm seeing is somebody who had a grand sense of misuse of power. They're being called to the stand in their life. They have a lot to answer to. This is somebody who didn't even really look at you as a person. This is somebody who caused a lot of trouble in your life. And I know you just wanted to not look at the past. You just wanted to move on. You really weren't open to it. I honestly feel like part of you closed off from a lot of people from that era of your life. Now, what's going to be happening with it after they get held accountable, after you get vindicated? Let's see. You have a grand new start that's coming in, a new sense of freedom. It's like stepping outside for the first time after being sick. Like everything just hits you different. The air's fresher, the light's brighter, and just everything seems to kind of overwhelm. What was that? You're coming back into balance. Whatever you had blocked off and you couldn't ignore, it was definitely at a extreme polarity in your life. It was like you don't remember much about your past in life, and now you'll be able to start to heal from those memories, reconnect to them, and not have them hurt you when you do reattach to them. This is true healing, and it's going to lead to something really amazing for you. Okay, you're going to feel like you're coming back home. And what's this card? Hold on, what's this? You're going to free up that person who's been chained away. You stole their voice so that they could remain safe. If they weren't loud, nobody would look at them, nobody would know what was happening, and that was just the safest for them. But also they had to reject a lot of love in their life. It was safer for them. So you're going to be facing all of that. You're going to stop watering those painful dead seeds. And you're going to get away from that evil toxicity in your life. Healing, it's healing time. But the thing is, it's not you who's, the person who has to be brought forward. It's not that. There's somebody who's been a gross abuse of authority and or very toxic in your life. They're being brought to the awareness right now and called out. So this is gonna release and heal you. The secret, it gets healed, revealed, and compassion and understanding and love and empathy and healing is all coming your way. There's a partner in your life or who has just come in or that is coming in that has opened up a whole new world in your life. This is somebody who is not here to betray you. It seems like it's too much of a good thing, and that's not. This is somebody who understands you, sees you, and accepts you. Not that, there's a problem with being accepted, but they see the true you, not the one that you try and show everybody, and they're all about it. And I feel like this is a beautiful mirror that's going on right now. And there's been a lot of nerves that are racked about this, and I want you to really work on grounding yourself because you will self-sabotage and probably sabotage this person in your life too. Not willingly, but this is part of the healing journey. So I know you want to keep them out, and I know you want to keep your sense of safety with this. As long as it's not toxic, abusive, or illegal, please understand that this is a really great reading. This person, you guys are stepping into purpose together. There's more that you guys need to intertwine as far as, what the heck is that? Okay, there's more that you two need to do rather than just the relationship. You guys are here to change each other's lives. There's a special purpose that's being brought in from each other. I do feel like it's grounding, it's embracing, it's making you both grow. And Spirit is saying, get off your high horse and to surrender to what this person is trying to bring out of you. You need to get your confidence and swing back in life. I do feel like there is long-term companionship around this. So that also is for you to get rid of your stinking fears and let yourself be on the receiving end of what this flippin' greatness is. So if this is somebody new in your life, who is it? And if this is somebody who's coming into your life, tell me about what you're feeling about this person. Even if you can't see them, what energies are you picking up on? Let me know. Okay, so it looks like you are probably going to be going to some sort of ceremony in the very near future, probably some sort of a seminar or sweat lodge or drum circle, definitely some sort of spiritual element that is coming into play right now. And it's healing is going to be a big part of it. I see that there's going to be crystals that are surrounding you. I'm actually getting a visual of you with either clear quartz on your head and also gemstones around. I do feel like you'll be working with either, I'm so tired of the buzzword shaman, but I don't have a better word for it right now. Some sort of healer in your life. So this might be a new class that you're taking. This is also going to involve working on your spiritual gifts. Right now, the reason why I'm going with that is I'm getting this visual of the Awareness Shop, which is in New Paltz, New York. It's this amazing metaphysical shop where I've done most of my training, except for hypnosis. I did that in Woodstock, New York. But yeah, what I'm seeing in here is healing the throat chakra and getting away from all of those blocks into your healing gifts and talents. You're this amazing intuitive, and I think that there's been a block of doubt in your peripheral vision on this one because you keep absorbing everybody's energy around you. The thing is, the crown chakra, you're not only picking up messages about yourself or for yourself to give to others, you're picking up on messages from the people that are surrounding you. It's not a sign for them to give to others. This is more you're picking up on their energy and mindset. So it's kind of messing with your natural gift and talent because you're taking on their perceptions and personalities and calling it your own and wondering why you feel so out of sorts. So this is saying you really need to work on your boundary. Your mentors are definitely going to help you, and they're going to help you hone in on what makes you and your communication with your gifts so talented and so special, so unique. So I want you, if you have the ability to do so, either go online or go to a metaphysical shop. There's a very specific crystal that you, I guess, need to get that's going to resonate with your energy. So initially I see a clear quartz. It has the 2 points on it. I forget what it's called. But there's also an amethyst, either Hawaiian amethyst. Go check it out, see what's calling you in the metaphysical shop or online, and start setting yourself up to go check out either a healing retreat or a healing class or working on your psychic gifts and talents. There's something inside of you that's been waking up, and I feel like there's a mentor that is gonna be key in getting all of those blocks off. And I really want you to get to know them on a more personal level. I really feel like there's a great teacher-student dynamic there where you guys will actually have a great appreciation and get to know each other on a more personal level. I don't know, I feel like this is a companion in life that is gonna go well beyond this class. So see what resources you have around you. Do not be afraid to reach out. And yeah, if I brought about the Awareness Shop, because, well, I don't really name drop, but check it out. I love them. Lisa and Anton are the best. And well, yeah, You'll see. Go check out the website. There's a lot of guilt around, I think, maybe you had some sort of a bully phase in your life, or, you know, nobody is perfect. Every single human being on this planet has a skeleton in the closet. So what I'm seeing in here is this need to not only escape from circumstances, but also look at what's really being offered to you, what Spirit is trying to give you, because it looks like this is a major commitment and a major title that is coming underway for you. But also this commitment has you kind of running scared because you feel like this part of you or part of your past is going to be something that truly disrupts it. I know that you're not perfect. I know that you definitely had your a-hole days, well, because you have breath in your body. I don't care, you know, how much of a saint you are. So what I'm seeing in here is the awareness of how deep your brattiness or darkness, or what your perceived darkness is, that can go. Spirit is saying, listen, you're not perfect. You suck at boundaries at times in the past, without question. This isn't something that's going to ruin you. You have the willpower to own your crap and get through it. And also it looks like stop trying to outrun an imperfect past. It's there for a reason. It's there for learning grounds. You got to stop being so ashamed of what has transpired. You know, there's forgiveness, there's apologies, there's ways that you can, you know, honestly try and make something right. Either if you don't have access or don't want to have access to a person, you can go about this in a healing way, but also just see how far you've come since then. To know the depths of your gentle and your healingness, you also have to know and honor the depths of what your perceived darkness is too. A kind person is not somebody who is void of any sort of darkness. This is somebody who has seen the depths of it, has understood it, and has learned to conquer it and use it, whatever, to their advantage in their life. They're not manipulating, they're not taking advantage of everybody, but they understand themselves enough and know how to control that aspect of themselves and when it's appropriate for it to come out. So this, see yourself in that light, and if you need to, see if you can have somebody who can help you work through this. I mean, I'm a big mental health advocate. I want people to, you know, always reach out and talk to a mental health care professional or talk to whatever their resources are. So this is saying, don't think that you're exempt from that. You have a lot that you have to clear out so that you can see yourself as the wonderfully, wonderfully flawed human being who's becoming even greater. So let me know what this means for you. All right, Sunshine, another long card from Spirit. So listen with an open heart and an open mind. Yeah, here's one. There's two. And three. Uno, dos, tres. So, oh my, things are getting stirred up and change is upon you. This may be a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now, let go of the branch that you're clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you in your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need is to concern yourself with choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha over here on your behalf. That's right, don't be afraid to dance. Don't be afraid to look ridiculous either. We have to learn to laugh at ourselves. Uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world, and things are changing at a rapid pace. The old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable, but leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you're pushed to step into the unknown, you are being pulled forward to discover new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in your life, and right now, the advice we have for you is try this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels or how it looks or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step. And take that step into the unknown, experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be glad you did, because the treasure will appear. And we're so proud of you for being so brave. You have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at a special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form it takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd and listening to your soul. You are special, as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of a great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, listen to your soul, check in with Spirit, and keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. You're loved and supported always. Love, Spirit.